Good morning, children. We'll begin with geometry today. Now, geometry is basically just talking about shapes, the different types of shapes that you see. Some of these, children, you've already done last year: square, rectangle, triangle, and circle. Once again, this year we shall go into little details about them. What are the properties of a square, the rectangle, what are the special features, the different parts of a circle, what are they called? All these we'll be doing as we move ahead. Now, today, children, we are going to do certain concepts in geometry. This I shall be giving it to you also for you to copy. First, try and understand what this is. The first figure that you see, this is a plane. Now, this plane is actually a flat surface which extends endlessly in all directions. Like you can see any flat surface that is there. In all surfaces, this is a flat surface and it extends in all the directions. This is called as a plane. For example, if you see your tabletop also, I have this table over here, this desk is there, this is a flat surface. Now we don't say that it extends in all the directions, but we can extend it. Like this table is there, we can keep on extending. So if you imagine any flat surface, that we can extend in all the directions. You've seen tables are of different shapes. Some are big, some are small. Okay. Now the next that we are going to look at is at a point. A point again is just a position. Anything that you have to start, we call it as a point. It is a position. It has no length or breadth. It is represented by a dot. Represented by a dot means we just use a dot. These are 3 dots. We can have as many dots as we want. Okay. It is represented by a dot and we use a capital letter to name it. Like over here, I've used these capital letters A, B and C. Now, if all these lines, if I were to join them in one straight line without leaving any gap between them, these 3 points, they are all separate at different places. But if I were to join all these points next to each other, next to each other, next to each other, I will get this line. So a line is nothing but a collection of points that extends endlessly in both the directions. So you can see this is a line and these are nothing but just all points joined to each other. And in both the directions, it keeps on going on and on. We call it as endless. Okay. So because it is endless, we cannot measure a line. To measure something, we need to have a starting point and an ending point. But just to make our work easy and to name it, we take any 2 points, there are many points, we take any 2 points on the line and we name the line as line PQ. And this is a symbol that we use. Like you can see PQ again, capital letter. And on top of that, I have put this symbol. Can you see the symbol? This is a line with arrows on both the sides. That means this is a symbol of a line that extends in both the sides. Then the next that we have is a line segment. Now what is a line segment? It is nothing but it is a part of a line. It has a definite length. It has 2 fixed endpoints and a line segment can be measured like this. Like I showed you over here, the previous page that is there. If I were to just take any 2 points on the line, I can measure them. If P is my starting point, Q will become my ending point, or the other way also, you can call Q as starting point also and P as ending point. So any 2 points on the line when we take, it becomes a line segment. And we can easily measure it with the help of a ruler. And this is the way we write segment PQ, capital PQ, and just a line on top. No arrows, nothing. This shows that it is a segment. The next again when we go to is called as a ray. A ray has a starting point. It starts at A and in one direction only it keeps on moving on and on and on and on endlessly. So we say a ray has a starting point and it extends endlessly in one direction. A ray cannot be measured because to measure we need a starting point and an ending point. This again is not the ending point, children. This B, I've just written it over here to give a name to the ray. It is ray AB and with this arrow on top, one side only you can see the direction. It means it will move on and on. And we often hear the word ray. We keep on using it very often, nearly every day, especially these days when it is so dark. We do not get to see the sun. And what does the sun give us? It gives us heat, it gives us light. Where do we get the heat from? From the rays of the sun. Rays means what? Sun rays. The starting point is the sun. The starting point is the sun. Like you have the sun over here. And now, don't look at my circle. This is the sun. And from here, we have the rays coming out. Isn't it? We have the rays coming out this way. So the starting point is the sun. But where they go, they come to the earth, they go down even into the seas, into the oceans. So this is a ray. In the same way, even if you see a torch also, the light comes out from the torch, but they are the rays coming out from the torch. So these, children, are the 5 things that you're going to do today. Now, I shall be giving you a screenshot of all these things. Most importantly, children, how to do it in your notebook. Exactly in the same way as you can see. The blank side in geometry is always used for the drawings, whatever figures we draw. And the rule side that is there we write the definitions or whatever things we have to write. Now you can see I have the same line coming here, same line from here till here. These are around after 8 to 9 lines. Same line, and children, exactly in the same way. Now, when you draw these figures, see that you have a sharpened pencil and a ruler which is not broken at any places. And children, when you draw this plane, see that all the sides are closed. There should be no open gaps anywhere. When you do over here, these points, don't make them too big, just small dots. Similarly over here, the line when you draw, it should be drawn just once. You children are in the habit of drawing the line. Once you do this way, then you go that way, then again you go this. Just one straight line with a sharpened pencil. And these 2 arrows you have to draw to show that the line is extending in both the directions. So children, I'll just be sending you the work and you have to complete this. 3. Plane, point and line. I want you to do it in this period. If you all complete it, then we'll move ahead with the rest. So take out your notebooks, your sharpened pencils, your rulers, and be ready. Write today's date. So let's start.